I don't know how Mike and Nestle met, but I know his favorite color for a lure was chartreuse, and I can tell you the best fishing spots on Duck Creek. We would go to these tiny cafes in the middle of nowhere. There was Fruitland and Gordonville and Millerville and Buford. There were a lot of villas. And Mike would walk in, everybody knew him. And half the time he wouldn't even order, they'd just bring him stuff, you know. And they'd look at me like, you know, okay, you got to tell me what you want. What's wrong with this? And people would just come over. They'd be done. They'd come over, just have a cup of coffee with Mike and talk. And it was just incredible. He was a very social guy. Which when you first met him, you didn't get that vibe, but everybody was his friend. And they would talk and talk and talk. In fact, the day I knew I made it with Mike, once again, we didn't really have discussions about it. He never put his arm around me and, I just want you to know how much I appreciate you, Jim. That didn't happen. But one day, we were in a little tiny cafe, and I'd been married for 5 years. And he introduced me, and they said something or other, and he goes, yeah, I think this one's going to stick. Probably the best compliment he ever gave me. But yeah, he was a, you know, rub dirt in it and suck it up type guy. One time we went to a shooting match, and I had never shot a shotgun that had a scope. Okay, and I ended up slicing my eye open with a scope, and I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And I didn't want to make a big scene. I felt embarrassed, you know, no, Mike's going to feel all responsible and feel like he has to leave and all that. And you know, but, you know, what do you do? So he's up there judging the targets, and I walk up, and he says, cut yourself. Yeah. John, can you take him to the hospital? So some guy who I did not know and never seen before takes me, it's in the middle of the night, through all these tiny little roads in the middle